Good morning, sir, and welcome to a whole new day of the interesting, what is this called? The Video Diary. Hello, welcome to another day of the Video Diary. How are you on this damn fine day, hey? I'm pretty damn well, and you know why I'm pretty damn well? Because if I sit down here, right, and then just turn you around casually, you will see, bam, we're going to record something today. And I found, what I can tell from inside the camera, I found a situation in which the lighting is not half that bad. I'm covered in blood because I cut myself there and there. I've got no idea how, and it keeps bleeding, but yeah, that's beside the point. So that's one of the reasons I'm happy I get to record a video, and I've really missed just sitting in front of a camera and recording a video. Even though I do that to you every single day, the main channel is a little bit different, even though this isn't going to go on the main channel. That's a bit crazy, isn't it? I'll link you to it when it actually goes online. I'll probably put it in an annotation on one of the videos later on, so you'll have to keep watching these videos to wait for the video that I'll say, oh look, it's online, bang, or you can just follow me on Twitter or Tumblr or anything, and they'll go on there as well, because yeah. But it's a top secret surprise video. It is. The only thing I need to do now is figure out what I'm going to say for the top secret surprise video. So I'm leafing through my book of YouTube, which is what this is. It's not technically my book of YouTube, it's just a book of things to remember and things to do and stuff. And it has almost the list of all of the characters I've ever done for the interesting word of the week. So it's got the one that always abbreviates everything for the interesting word of the week, abbreviate. It's got what he also appeared in Epithet. There's the one with the thingy voice in that video once. So yeah, essentially what I've been asked to do is make a video for someone, and they said, oh, send it me and then I'll deal with it, everything. But they never tell me what to say. And I'm not very good at just saying stuff in front of a camera. I've always got to have like a character or whatever. So what I'm going to do, when I say that, when I talk to you every single day. Right, so what I'm going to do, and I hope this is satisfactory, is I'm going to look back through my characters from the interesting word of the week and do one of them, but like 4 different characters. It says 4 different things. That's what I'm thinking. If I've got 4 characters, one will be me, one will be, hey, oh my god, it's so cool. One will be like, no, probably won't be like a gangster kind of person. I'll probably just do the 2, to be honest. Lol. But unfortunately, I can't even tell you what it is. I can't even hint to you what it is for reasons that will become apparent when thinking. Oh, there's also the thingy one, like I need you to run out of there and be slain by the goblins. There's that character as well, the overdramatic one. Hurts your throat though after a bit, and I've got a cold, so maybe not. I can't really tell you what it is. Also, I'm excited because Blue Yeti, the people who make my microphone, not Blue Yeti, Blue, who make the Yeti, people who make my microphone here, usually goes on that stand. I've just realised how to take it off the stand. Are bringing its shock mount, because for ages the shock mount that goes with this isn't available in the UK, right? Which is amazing, because now that it's here, I don't have to have it on this microphone stand, so that it just goes up, and then there it is. So I'm limited. I can't have it any lower than this. Literally, look where it is compared to the camera. I'm literally limited to that's how low I can have it, unless I stand it on the table, in which case it vibrates because of the computer or because I move around too much, blah 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 blah. But with this now, I can have it a bit like that, in the sense where it'll stick out. I'll be able to tilt the arm over like that, and then have the stand here, bring the microphone across to here, then have it stood up here. And I can have it any height I want. And I can't wait for that. I'm looking at ordering it just for the sheer hell of it. Except it's mildly expensive, but that doesn't matter. How much is it? Actually, 62. 40 tax. £58, tax included. Is it worth it? Do I use the main channel's microphone enough to warrant it? Would I do the main channel more if I didn't have to worry about where to put the microphone all the time? Because I've always wanted to do little sketches, but I couldn't put the microphone there for reasons. Like a certain camera angle I couldn't use because the microphone wouldn't fit. Stuff like that. But I'm going to shoot this video. Hopefully it'll be good. And then I'm going to edit it, put it onto the computer, edit it at some point during the day, and then I will hopefully get it to the person who wants it by the end of the day. Hopefully, because I've got work tomorrow. If not, then I'll just send it to you tomorrow. Probably. Assuming you watch, I don't know. Maybe. Probably. But I don't know, yeah. Hopefully, I've just got to think of what to say. Got to go into my acting zone. Ooh. So I totally just procrastinated over the past however long it was since I last spoke to you, because I've just been sat here playing guitar, recording the guitar, and singing into the microphone like a douchebag. And to be honest with you, if it wasn't, if I didn't have a cold, it would sound very much nice. It would, I reckon. It would sound, well, relatively. It doesn't sound bad. I'd release it. Lol. Obviously, you can never judge how good you are at stuff until you get someone else to critique you, because all the people who got on the X Factor, they genuinely think they're good singers because they can't hear themselves. Whenever you sing along to a song, you don't hear your own voice in your head, you hear their voice. So when you're singing, your voice matches their voice, like, identically. Identically it does. So, that's exactly my problem. Whenever I sing, I hear the voice of the person who's singing it, not me. So that's what I do if I record it and release it. One, it's a quick video to record. All you need to do is like, oh, bang. Maybe I'll record it twice. Maybe I'll do the voice and then I'll do the guitar, or the other way around. Maybe I'll just do it in one sitting. Anyway, either way, it don't take long. And also, with the lighting set up like it is, which is beautiful, by the way, this other camera adores this lighting, I'm sorted. I don't think this lighting works at night time, however. I think you definitely need the sun on this side of the face, otherwise it's very, I don't know, it's very one-sided if you've noticed. That's there, and that's there. So it's very one-sided. You need some over there, technically. You have a 3-point lighting system, but I think the light from the window definitely does a certain amount. Anyway, I really do need to film this video. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. It's really hard shooting a video to try and match it into the context. Every video I've ever done is like matched within its own context. So I always loop the context of the bloody hell. It's the only way we can like loop the contents of, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? What I'm saying is, all of the sketches I do for the Interesting Word, they're all looped within the context of the word, and I was trying to loop them in with the conversation. However, this video, it's going to be like a collaboration with loads of other people, and I try to loop myself in with the context, or try and set it up so someone else can loop it all in, because I'm not editing it. And it's really hard to think how to do it, and I'm just going to have to just jump out. Jump into the water and do it. As soon as I start the camera, that's it. You'll have 15 minutes of footage to edit through. Lol. But I try and cut it down as well, because I'm a good boy. I am a really good boy. Right. Enough bull. Let's do it. Done it. Oh, I've so missed talking to this camera. I so didn't know what to say, because it's like on my nose, I've still got a cold, and I've noticed that that's there as well. Whatever the hell that is. Jesus Christ. But I've really missed talking to this camera, just getting that out and just talking to it. And it's just been great fun. I'm thankful. I really am thankful that you've contacted me, telling me that you were planning to do it, because I'm not really potentially the most obvious person to hand. I don't think I am, anyway. I don't think I'm the most obvious, but you never know. You never know. Right, all I've got to do now is import it into my computer, edit it down from the 9 minutes that it was, blow all that dust out of the way, and then Lovely's coming around, I believe. Main, we'll put it in there. I have a new folder in there. Lol. And there we have it. It's now rendering now, and that's a video well done. I tried to trim it down as much as I possibly could, but I'd left a lot of it in just in case you went down different lines and stuff, because I don't know exactly how you want the video to flow, so maybe certain bits would flow better than other bits. Don't use it all. You don't have to use it all. Just take what you need and use the bits that fit best. Because I tried to make every little bit not only flow within that video, but then also potentially flow within the video that you're going to make with it. So hopefully it works. Hopefully, depending on what kind of tone you go for. Yes, sir. And I've really missed doing stuff with that main camera. Not even just that main camera, just setting it up and just talking into it. There's so much drama, it's so much more interesting than just doing this. Even though this is obviously not interesting. And then, even then editing it with the good editor, with Adobe Premiere freaking Pro, is so much nicer than Movie Maker, where you just whack it all in, press play, listen to it. Yeah, I didn't say anything that wasn't supposed to. Render, upload. That's so boring. There's so little theatre. When you actually edit and make a video, it's so much more exciting. So much more fun. The only downside I now have is that I've now got to wait for this to upload and render. And rendering takes a bloody long time with that main camera and this editing thing. It looks pretty at the end of it, granted, but it's all like, ugh. Oh, saying that, it's going quite fast. 6 minutes left to render for a 2-minute video, which means it would have taken 10 minutes to render the whole thing. Which isn't bad, I suppose. It's got better. Since I retuned the laptop, it's got a lot better. And I know it doesn't look like a laptop, because all it does is sit there and power all of this rubbish, or this gubbins. But yeah. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. I wish I had more time to do that more often. But I only had time because it was like a one-off spur of the moment thing. Oh, I really should have been doing work as well, to be honest. It's bloody cold, sir. Well, relatively cold anyway. We're just racing now to go and pick up the lovely Anita. The lovely. Oh, I'm gonna go pick her up. And it looks like it's gonna rain. It looks like the heavens will open pretty damn freaking soon. So I'm rushing to go down and pick her up so we can get back before she gets wet. Before the rain gets your hair wet, and then she goes, oh, I don't like how my hair's wet, and then she moans about it all night, and I'm like, just stop it. I don't know whether it's just me, but I really like girls when they've got really messy hair. I don't know why. I just think they look a lot more attractive than when they make it look purposely pretty. But when it's all messy and like big, I don't know, just something, yeah. I've always like it, but it looks nice like that. Leave it like that, it's fine. So yeah, essentially, what he's now doing, walking down to go pick her up. We're going to spend the evening, we're going to spend the afternoon working on some maths because we're trying to implement a maths night. Today isn't going to be maths day, but because we had yesterday as well, we did nothing yesterday, we're going to have maths a bit today, and then we're going to try and implement a maths night during the week, I believe. And then we're going to have dinner, which is tuna and pasta bake, and then we're just going to slob out and watch films and stuff. Although Lovely has strongly expressed that she would quite like to vlog without actually putting it on the internet, I strongly doubt, even if we did do that, which we might do, you won't see it, because Lovely's decided that she'd like to do the vlogging thing and with me, so that we can get photos together and stuff. But we need to get used to it to a certain extent where it's not awkward anymore, where it's not like weird talking to a camera. Because it will be the first couple of times we do it. It's going to be like, so yeah, hi Lovely, how's it going? Oh my. First things first, I stopped talking to you abruptly because the person when the dog walked around the corner was like. Secondly, oh my, I'm so mind-numbingly happy. I'm just so in like such a weird, like dreamy state. Get out there, Motley. It's been such a weird evening. We spent 2 hours, an hour? We probably spent an hour and a half actually, doing the past paper, doing stats past paper, although we brought two. We did the stats paper, we had dinner, and then after that we was deciding what to do. It was relatively late, we just had dinner, and we was deciding what to do, and we couldn't decide, so we said, let's just do nothing. So we sat down on the bed and got out a notepad. Oh god. We went out, got a notepad of things to do, and we made a list. We made a list of things we wanted to do over the summer. All the crazy things we planned ages ago, over our 2 years. Over the crazy things we planned and never done because they were too crazy. Put them all on a list to do over summer. And yes, it's a short list, but we're adding to it. Literally, every time my phone goes off, we add to it. Just a tiny little bit more. Ah, god. Okay, yeah, so it has been really strange. The conversation switched to when I was going to university, because I'm supposed to go to the university on the 22nd of September. Lovely's birthday is the 23rd of September, and Lovely's like, no, you've got to go to Freshers Week. And I'm like, no I don't. I'll go on the 25th, I'll wait, we don't have to do that now, we can wait, and I'll lose nothing, it's win-win. But Lovely really doesn't want me to miss out on that week for some reason. She doesn't want me to miss the experience, because Lovely will have lots of birthdays. Apparently, Lovely will have lots of birthdays, but there's only one Freshers Week. And I'm like, but I don't care. And we talked about that, and then I think she finally caved. And we're both emotional because we know we're both going to have to get used to spending so far. Actually, side note, Tom, Sean, go away. For the rest of the video, bye. Goodbye. So we're both very emotional because we know how hard it's going to be with literally 6 hours apart. I'm going four hours south of here, and Lovely's going 1.5 hours north. It's going to be 6 hours apart, and it's going to be so hard. But it doesn't have to be hard yet. So we're living life to the full, and then we'll get used to it. There's no point getting used to it over her birthday. So, tough. I'm staying, Lovely. Deal with it. It's alright, so you just sit there and have some noms. That's cool. That's cool. And then we spent literally after that, Lovely put on Made in Chelsea. which is rubbish, not gonna lie. But we didn't really watch it either because we were talking about us and about memories and things. And for someone who's so obsessed with memories, so got like an OCD over saving every memory, writing it, well not writing it down, telling it you, and saving it for future reference. And we just talked about literally everything. We went back to before we were a thing, to when we were a thing, to how we became a thing, and to the month or so, the first couple of months of that, and then the rest of it, and like all the different events. It's crazy for someone who's so obsessed with memory, how much of that I thought I'd forgotten. How much of it's just like, oh, it comes back to you, and then, oh, this. And we literally sat there for about an hour, half an hour. What have I done to my hair? Jesus Christ. About half an hour or so of just sitting there, just talking. It was amazing. And I really didn't want it to end. I really didn't want for Lovely to go home. I wanted her to just stay there with me. We'll stay up all night talking about how everything used to be. How everything has changed and how this happened one day and no, you did this, and then yeah, but you did this. Ah, it was so good. It was so amazing, wasn't it, Zid? God, I don't even know what I can say to you. There's loads of little stories we have. If you ever think back into a relationship, you just go back, not even like a relationship, go back to like a friend's relationship, and go back to to all of the little things, all of the crazy little things that really mattered to you at the time. Like, this happened on this date, and this was the first time this happened. And just, God. Just, I'm so happy. It's just every time I think about it, just another one comes to mind. And I'm going to have to sleep tonight in the knowledge that I'm just going to keep just thinking of new things and wanting to write them down and remember them. And just think, oh God. And then I've got to sit there with this playing on my mind. I've got to pick up Mother and Father from the pub at a certain time, and I've got to spend the whole night with Lovely's smell on my pillows. I'm so not going to sleep. I'm going to get to sleep. I'm going to start sleeping. I'm going to drift off into a nice lovely dream, and then I'm going to start twitching because I twitch in my sleep, and then it's going to wake me up, and I've got work tomorrow at 8 o'clock, and I really don't want to go to work. I just want to be with Lovely and just remember more things. Oh, let's think of one to tell you. We've both decided, actually, that there's so many of them. There's a lot of them, and they're all just here. And here is a dodgy place to keep memories. Never keep memories in your head, because they just go. They just, oh, blah, 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 gone. And literally, apparently, like simultaneously at the same time, I just got a text from Lovely saying, oh, why don't we do this? There's so many memories. Oh, really? I said, I never want to forget little things like that. Nuzzling, don't worry about that. She said we should write them down somewhere or something. Smiley face, shocked face, a scrapbook. We could take photos of places, auras, and write memories around the edge. Oh my God. And I was like, literally, as that came to me, I had the idea of doing the exact same thing, but everything that she says photos, the way we talk to each other, it's like when she says a photo, she means photos. When I say photo, I mean video. Because I don't like photos. Photos are staged and they're not quite real or anything. But just like a series of just privated videos, not even shown to you guys, just privated videos of just us being where things happened, because otherwise it wouldn't be the same, and then just talking about it and how amazing that would be just to have that written down. Even that scrapbook sounds a brilliant idea. The only thing is that one of us is going to have to keep it, and I'm going to have to be the gentleman that says, no, you keep it, when I want to read it like every night. But we'll have to take it in turns with the scrapbook, I think. But we'll have a scrapbook of all of the things we did, all of the dates, all of the memories that we ever had together, and have like the photo in the middle. Why am I pointing there? Have like the photo in the middle, and then either side of it have like my view of what happened and her view of what happened. And it's just things like that. That's why I started the video diary. That's why I started this, because life is so short. Stuff changes all the time, and it's usually not for the good. But there's little gems in the past, just little gems that you just remember, and it just sparks such happy memories. And that's what I want these videos to do. I want these videos to stop this past however long it's been, nearly 300 days. I want them to stop this past 300 days from being oh yeah, I remember that, we should write that down so we don't remember it. I just go, oh, let's go back and look on it. And I want these to improve over time and just show more and more things so that I can just look back and just remember and feel this freaking happy. It almost makes me want to cry. And I could feel them tears of just awe. And I don't even care that this video is going to take about 20 years to upload, and I've got work all day tomorrow, so I can't sit and upload it through the day. So I've got to get in and upload it, and that's all my computer's going to be doing all night. I don't even care. I'm just so happy. All of these magical things that me and Lovely have done together, all these magical memories that we have, and yet they're all so fragile and perfect. They're in here, and I don't want to ever forget them. I don't want them to ever leave my mind at any point, because that would be horrible. I want us to constantly be there for each other, just to remind each other of how we are, and just to be there for each other and like spend time making memories as well as remembering the old ones. Sid's now going to have an appropriate drink of water just to mess up the audio for a bit. Finished. Because life really is too short. It really is. It's way too freaking short. And everything good that ever happens doesn't happen for long. It's always like just before the cliff, you know? Just before the next level where you level up and then you don't get to carry over the things you had in the previous level. Stuff like that. There's an analogy for you. But you freaking do, don't you? Every time you can possibly, even if there's the slightest, minutest chance that you'll be able to take it over with you, you will risk it. You will take it all. The drop of a hat, I would... Oh, God. I feel like I want to cry. There's so many things. People underestimate just how much happens in a life. Like over our past 2 years together being lovely, like, if you would have asked me like yesterday, like what do? We do this, and we do it virtually every week. You watch on the Daily Video Diary what we do. Every now and again I'll tell you a story about something really interesting we did. But it's like, we do a lot of things that we will look back on in a year, maybe another year's time, look back on times now and go, oh, do you remember when that happened? Do you remember when that happened? And that is priceless. It really is priceless. Because you can't buy your way into memories. You can't... I wish I didn't have a cold, because I'm going to watch this video back like 20 million times when I'm older. So that's what we're going to do, I believe. We're going to spend time creating a scrapbook filled with photos and locations and little scrappy little things of information that will remind us about things of the past and how things used to be and how everything was over the chronologically the scale of our relationship together. And that'll be the paperback version with both of our handwritten notes in and little loving little that'll be that, and I'll be too gentlemanly to borrow it off Lovely all the time. I'll make sure she has it, even though I secretly want it the most. And hopefully this, or versions of it, maybe the blog, maybe the combination of our blogs together, we'll be able to capture more recent things, more everyday things, so that we can then, in a year's time or in 2 years' time, add them to the scrapbook and add these and days like this to the scrapbook. That's all I want, really. That's all I want in my little life, is just things to remember things by. And I remember them all. I don't know why I get so complicated. I get so obsessed with having to remember things. All I need is pushing. Just push me down a route and I'll just remember, oh, this. I remember where I stood. I remember this. And it would just be so amazing to be able to get a scrapbook together of photos of the locations of like where we were when things happened, and then our notes on what happened and what we were thinking at the time and things like that. That will be incredible and lovely. Will make it look all pretty, and then I'll ruin it because I'll spell a letter wrong. I'll spell a word wrong on a page, and then that's it, it's gone. And then my OCD will be like, oh no, but it's not perfect, lovely. And then I want the more recent things to go onto this, the video diary, but it can't happen for a while because we both need to get used to it. It would be really good if we could do something where we just talk about things and just capture it on video. So just set up the big camera and just record us talking about it. Just record it, talk about it, and then maybe throw in a couple of pictures or videos of where it is and things like that, so we can remember in future. Then just put it onto YouTube, put it on private. No one can see it, just us two. As long as we don't lose our Google accounts, which hopefully that won't happen, but it'll just be us two that could see it, and that would be amazing. Well, I ought to go really. I'm just so happy. Well, tomorrow is going to be a great day. It is, because tomorrow you will get a break from 20-minute long videos. It's a working day tomorrow, 8 till 4. Yay, which means I'm going to get up at 6. And it looks like I'm not even going to get 6 hours sleep tonight. Yay, because I'm going to pick mother and father up. And it's 5 to 12 now, so that's gone out the window. That will happen. I'll go and pick... what? Go to work, come back from work. Then come and do some more work, I suppose, do some maths and things. Yeah, edit videos, render videos. Let me know how you want that thingy getting back to you, you know. So I suppose I should say goodbye, but I really want to iterate just how happy remembering things can really make you. How sometimes it's just worth just sitting down and just talking about the past and all of the good memories, and then it flows into bad ones, but the bad ones aren't bad anymore because they're just funny. Or they're good, or they made you what they are. So, they aren't bad. Oh. God, I so wish I could tell you. I so wish I could just film that. I want to make this scrapbook now. I just want to get it all written down, and the part of me wants to share it and the other half wants to just lock it there. Never to be seen apart from just us two. Ah, God. So yeah, sorry for the long video, but it's what happens, lol. It's been a really, really good fun day. Tomorrow won't be as good or as fun. It'll be long. Well, it won't be long, it'll be nice and short. Short and sweet, because I'll be tired from uploading 20 minutes and rendering 25 minutes actually, I bet by now. So, I suppose, unless I moronically turn back on the camera as soon as I turn it off, that hopefully tomorrow I will catch you later.